One of the major implications associated with rising temperatures and decreasing humidity due to global climate change is an escalated risk of forest fires. This is why forest fire mapping is becoming more essential to prevent dangerous fires from causing not only ecological damage, but also harm to people and their properties. Geographic Information Systems, GIS, and remote sensing are some of the strongest tools available for forest fire prevention. The ability to detect and map areas at risk for forest fires is key in informing decision makers to take preventative actions based on predicted fire risk and severity. No model will perfectly predict when and where a forest fire will happen, although it can be improved with enough tweaking. The model used for forest fire risk map making in this video was evaluated with testing on Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It determines the spatial probability of a forest fire by relying on elevation and land use data covering the extent of the U.S. This data is provided online at no cost by the U.S. Geological Survey and Esri. Using this data, variables such as elevation, slope, aspect, and land cover can be extracted, processed, and visualized with GIS software. Then, we can illustrate the low, medium, and high risk areas based on what we have learned about the landscape. When these variables are combined into one overlay, we see a finalized forest fire risk map. Comparing this map to historical data of fire events allows us to see how valid its predictions were and can help us fine-tune the model. For property owners in protected areas and remote regions of the U.S., these maps can aid decision-making in how the natural resource is managed. This could also prove useful in the predicting of forest fires in remote areas where data on other factors may not be as accessible. A generalized model like this one can be produced for areas in the U.S. using free, online data that can be accessed by anyone on the internet. While this simplicity may sacrifice the true accuracy of the map, it can be used to get a basic understanding of what areas are most at risk. This means faster firefighting times, preventing homes and property from burning down, and improving safety during fire events.